Kuzampola. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga and Ayurveda workshops, Embassy of India, Thimpu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center. Yoga teacher, I am KVSSN Murthy here. My true prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan. So before recitation, again, I would like to give these important points regarding COVID protocol. So even though we are taking vaccinations, don't forget to take safe physical distancing while you are in the crowds, or as a first priority, you can avoid the crowds also. And do not touch surfaces, and always carry your hand lotions and hand sanitizers. Whenever it is required, please wash your hands, but please give first priority to wash your hands with the soap water. And try to use double mask and face shields also when you are in the crowd. So as well as when you are driving or when you are in the home also, it is better to cover your face with available easy mask. Then second one is throat gargling is a very important technique. So in a day, maybe 4 times or 6 times, or as per the requirement, please use this technique with acceptable hot water, added salt, or added estimadu powder, or added tripala powder. And next one is nozzle drops application. Very simple but very effective remedy. So this is what we call Nasa Chikitsa. So with the people who knows the this administration of this Nasa Chikitsa, please spread your knowledge to others also. So like plain cow ghee, or you can use remaining 2 Ayurvedic oils, which will give very important, very simple but very effective remedy for the mucus level errors. So Anutaila and Shadbindu Taila are the 2 important Ayurvedic oils. If it is not available, you can use plain cow ghee also. Right, in the early in the morning or in the evening, or better time is in the morning, only one type of oil or ghee, just add one drop into the nostrils. So after that, please remember, after administration of these oils, do not keep your head straight for at least 1 minute time. So you can sit on the chair, you can lift your head, you can put your oils, then after 1 minute to 2 minutes time, then you can go for your regular practices, regular activities. So next one is steam inhalation. So just next to your door, you can install one small device, like steam inhalation device. So whenever you want to go into the home, just try to refresh yourself with the steam inhalation. Then you can use like what we call eucalyptus oil, or you can use ajwain seed oil also, or you can take the steam inhalation, plain steam inhalation also. But recommendation is as per the requirement. So it depend on the how many times you are going out also. So you can take this steam inhalation 4 times or 6 times. So this timings it totally depend on how people are moving, or how many times people are moving outside. Then next one is 6 to 8 hours of sleep required, 1 more hour or 2 more hours required if you are more active in your life activities and affairs. Then next one is clove therapy, clove powder and honey, also very simple and effective home remedy to get rid of the many kind of phlegm level errors which will be located around the throat. So especially in the morning it will be worked. So with the like hot water, acceptable hot water or acceptable milk, you can take this simple solution, honey powder and what we call clove powder and honey, or you can use plain clove powder also. So next one is a Tripala or Arjuna or both, and Ashwagandha and Guduchi. These are very simple Ayurvedic plant-based remedies. You can use as a powder form also morning. So if you want to use one type of powder, don't use the second type of powder. So suppose morning Ashwagandha or evening Tripala, so or next day morning Arjuna, then the same day evening the other practices called what we call Tripala or Arjuna or Ashwagandha or Guduchi. You can just segment these 4 kinds of types of powders. How to use these powders is very important. So once you will choose one type of powder, don't choose remaining powders. So basically these practices will give you a better immunity, as well as a better digestion capacity, as well as a better sleep also. But the way how we are using very important. Please check your physical condition also. If you have any allergical items or allergical issues with the interference of the milk or this kind of issues, so immediately come to know and please avoid these kind of things. Then second thing is vitamin A and C, D, zinc based diets also very important, which is abundantly available local green leafy vegetables, fresh fruits and nuts, like milk products as well as mushrooms. like in your diet, do not blindly depend on only one type of diet like carbohydrate or plain fat. So please try to compose in a good way. And also in the home, in everyone's home, we have a one small pharmacy called kitchen. So here, please try to make usage of this turmeric, ginger, garlic, cloves and cinnamon and coriander, hing and ajwain seed and ajwain powder and ilachi and local shilajit and local cordyceps. These are very simple and effective home remedies. So along with them, you can use Chyawanprash also. It is a 45 types of different kind of Ayurvedic herbs. So basically it will give the same functioning ability inside the body, and it will be a good metabolic raiser as well as it is a good immunity raiser also. But the way how we are using very important. So here we have two important health tonics called Kadachai as well as golden milk. Kadachais are good in the morning, golden milks are good in the evening. So when you want, take citrus fruits while adding this kadachai, but please give at least 2 hours time to take golden milk or any milk products. Right, now coming to recitation, this recitation also from the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, it's also saying that importance of the Shat Kriyas are like important purification techniques. This Kriya belongs to Dhauti Kriya or Kunjara Dhauti, or the technique, the intentional omitting technique, which will clean from the mouth to the esophagus, especially at the belly level, from mouth to belly level. It is saying that Kasa Swasa Pleha Kusta Kaparogamscha Vinsatihi Dauti Karma Prabhavena Prayanteva Na Samsayaha. It is saying that many types of coughs or asthma related issues, spleen or skin related issues, like 20 kind of different disorders are eradicated because of this simple Dhauti technique. So basically in this technique we have many other practices also called Jala Dhauti or with the water. Second one is Sutra Dhauti with the thread, and Vastra Dhauti with a cloth, and Pavana Dhauti with the air. Please try to learn this kind of techniques wherever you have good interaction with your yoga teacher. Okay, now coming to this week, as we know that we are seeing the kind of practices called vertigo or dizziness or giddiness. So these three are different levels. One can easily feel the same symptoms called what we call throwing sensation inside, as well as somewhat inconvenience and loss of balance. So here it is a kind of imbalance between pitta and vata prakopa. So basically internal biles and internal wind, if it will be in imbalanced condition, obviously one will have this kind of situation. So here we have three important methods in Ayurveda called darsana, sparsana, prasnahi. Means like by seeing the practitioner, or by touching them, as well as by interrogation method, we can come to know that many kind of information from the like what we call patient. We should not call it as a patient, it's a participant. So because this vertigo or dizziness or giddiness, a kind of symptom only. But please remember, when you have this kind of symptoms, do not neglect your condition, as well as don't try to take your self medication. Always try to have your good association with your physician to have further medical investigations. But common causes for this vertigo or dizziness or giddiness are cold or infections, or ear problems, or heart problems, or blood pumping issues, cervical spondylosis or cervical issues, as well as drug interferences, and Meniere's disease, and as well as nervous and brain function related issues, and viral infections. The next one is low blood pressure and anemia. Then after that migraine. Then after that lacking of interest towards the work. Means it here we can call it as a heavy stress or heavy fear. So many factors acts together in this kind of condition. So as we mentioned, that common symptom is loss of balancing while walking or while sitting. So like a headache or neck pain or inconvenience in the life, or like having no sleep and fear. So lots of symptoms also here. So it is also based on the participant to participant. But here again advice is rest is the best medicine. And please remember here we have like what we call in Ayurveda, we have many other remedies for, especially for the people who are having this kind of phlegm related issues. So many are having the same kind of throwing sensation because of middle ear infection, balancing issues, as well as infection, mucus level infection also. For them, these coming remedies may be suitable, called Lavangadivati. And next one is Samira Pannagaras and Kastura Bhairaviras and Mahalakshmi Vilasiras and Vivashadivati. These are simple drug administrations in Ayurveda, so anyone can easily take this one because all these are plant-based items. So like when you have this kind of dizziness or this kind of giddiness or vertigo, your diet pattern also very important. To always try to take a light diet, and like in a day try to go for your meals intake must be very low, but it's a more meals required. Never fill your abdomen, so don't overload your abdomen. Then also please see your constipation level should be totally zero. So like these are two important observations. But here in our Ayurveda, from our Ayurveda, from our yoga advice is amlaki or Emblica officinalis 25 grams, then coriander seed powder 25 grams, as well as cumin seed powder 25 grams. So like take this 75 grams of solution and mix it properly. Then after that, try to take 100 ml of water or 200 ml of water, and take only 20 grams of powder, the mixture of 20 grams, and add them properly and wait till this 200 ml of water comes to 100 ml decoction. So after that, add honey, or without honey also you can have this one. So early in the morning once and evening once, please take this solution. Especially these are giving some of the abilities to fight against the many kind of like what we call fungal infections and viral infections and bacterial infections. Also please remember Amruta or Guruchi Tinofolia powder every day. Please take in your diets, especially in your green tea time or tea time. Instead of taking brown tea, you can use this Amruta tea also, or like Guruchi as a tea form also, very important to give strength to fight against the kind of infections. Tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same place, same time, we will see still more applications in Ayurveda as well as yoga also. Let's join to the yoga class now. And sun salutation is our regular practices. So here we have mantra chanting and sloka and bijakshara also. According to your traditional belief system, you can use you can chant mantras, or you can choose only physical practices. So I'm requesting my video technician to just to come on my right side or left side to cover this poster. So here, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Keep your both the arms straight, Kailasha Mudra Pranamasana above to the head. Then very slowly bring your Pranamasana at your chest level, called Anahata Pranamasana. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tatvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Him Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapushna Hiranya Garbhamaricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stretch your arms forward, lift your arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. Once completely pull yourself from there, slightly get back to the back bend at the Chandrasana or at the Chakrasana, then slowly come back. Again, keep your body completely stretched, but when you have vertigo issues or any other issues related to blood pressure or heart ailments or ear problems, do not go for forward bend. Don't choose forward bend in any kind of physical activities, as well as in your yoga class or gym class, or in your regular activities in your home also. Alright, and remaining people completely bend the body forward to the floor or till the ankles. Now completely press yourself up. Then your right leg is back leg, called Aswa Sanchalanasana or horse riding posture. And here back leg straight on the toes, back leg knee up, join your forward leg to back leg, called Dandasana or Samtulanasana. Alright, completely keep your body pressed towards the floor, called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sashtanga Namaskarasana. Then like a C wave, push the body, lift the body up, attach the body towards the posture called Bhujangasana or lifted head cobra posture. And back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up, push your body completely inside, called Parvatasana. And right leg is your forward leg, called Asva Sanchalanasana or horse riding posture. And back leg straight on the toes, back leg knee up, join your back leg to the forward leg called Pada Hasta Asana, and lift your arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. Again, completely stretch yourself up, and from there slightly put a back bend called Ardha Chandra or Ardha Chakra. Again, keep your body straight. Pranamasana above to the head. Then slowly bring your Pranamasana down at your chest level called Anahata Pranamasana. Then lift your arms up with inhalation, and with exhalation wide your arms, and then slowly keep them down, and slowly relax your body from the postures. Then take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalations. Alright, coming to our general yoga practices. This yoga practices for all. The total secret in the yoga is it is very easy and it is very simple, so that anyone can get easily that benefits. Physical benefits are the benefits for the mind, because here yoga is very simple and very easy. What we are doing here in our yoga class also very simple and very easy. Alright, take a long pause here. Keep your position straight and hold your available sticks or pipes. But please remember, when you are organizing this kind of sticks or pipes in your home to doing yoga or any other exercise, take care of the electric and electronic appliances. Just movement of the arms. Keep your both the hands forward. Lift your both the arms up. Then completely stretch your arms back, and few seconds stay here at the back stretch and observe your chest stretching. And here lift your chin also and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Very slowly come back. Relaxations. Alright. Then take a long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Then after that we have a simple exercise for the forearm and the shoulders and the wrist. So keep your right leg back and left leg forward. Hold your stick with your right arm. Just movement of the stick to the right side and left side without holding your proper grip. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then come back. Relaxation. Sit down. So once few seconds, move your feet. And opposite side, same thing. Then stretch your hand forward and stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 relaxations. Enough. Then take a long pause. Inhalation and exhalation. So here we have a simple exercises, back bends and forward bends using the stick support. So here open your stick, lift your stick up and turn your stick behind your shoulder. Soon after that bend your right hand, but try to don't point your right elbow just in front of you. Just point your right elbow to the extreme right side, so that you can catch your sticks below tail part with your left hand under your right shoulder. Alright, here observe carefully. Now lift your below corner of the stick up without leaving the grip from your above hand. 1, then slowly come back. Second count, turn the shoulder, lift the stick up and come back. Last count, lift the stick up and stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations enough. So still keep your stick behind the right arm. Then here keep your right arm completely down and hold your stick from below, and below hand is your left hand. Lift it up and now hold your stick with your left hand. Alright, adjust your stick, and now this time hold your sticks below corner with your right hand. Just lift your stick below corner up so that your stick will touch your above hand. 1, then slowly come back. Second, last count, completely stretch and come back. Last count, again stretch and stay for a while using this technique. Your above hand is going to stretch and your below shoulder also getting benefit, and come back. Relaxation enough. Again, just take a long inhalation and exhalation, but still have your stick behind your right arm only. And now here open your left hand, then catch your left hand, and now try to use this technique for a forward bend without leaving your shoulder movement. Alright, and now press your stick down and put your sticks on the floor while lifting your stick up and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6 relaxations enough. Then slowly come back to normal. Then soon after that rest your hands, rest your shoulders, and few seconds rest your shoulders and breath. Long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. And same exercise here, opposite side. Hold your stick with the left hand, and and turn them back. Then hold your sticks below corner with your right arm. Then turn your left shoulder to the left side, left elbow to the left side to lift your sticks below corner with your right hand without leaving the grip from your above hand fingers. One and then slowly come back. Second count, 2 lifts and slowly come back. Last count, lift your stick and stay now. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations. Enough, come back. And now just keep drag your above hand below and below hand above. Just hold your stick. So here with your above stick support, just make a forward bend, but be very convenient in this forward bend. Now try to use your stick for better above hand stretch and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly come back, relaxations, enough. And here also don't leave your sticks from the left hand behind the body. Then here lift your right arm, catch your sticks with your right hand properly. Fold your below hand, left hand, properly hold your stick above edge. Below hand completely up, 1 and slowly come back. Second count completely lifts up, 2 and slowly come back. Last count completely lift your stick up and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations, enough. Then slowly take a long deep inhalation, exhalation. Then soon after that turn your stick behind the body. Once hold your stick with your both the hands, but drag your stick not at the below back. Completely lift your sticks to the above back. Towards your completely right side, turn your body and use your alternate arm support to turn the body more and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then slowly finish Uddara Karasana, first variation. Opposite side, same thing, completely stretch your body and use your stick for better stretching of your hands and stay 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly get back to normal and relaxation. Enough. Just take a long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Alright, coming to last exercises, Ardha Chandrasana. Like this is also very simple hanging practices as well as back bending practices also. So between one posture to one posture, better to give a small break time to have a normal breath. Alright, so this time keep your right leg drag completely back, right leg stretch completely back, and put your sticks leg closer to the abdomen from your right side, from in front of the body. And right, lift your both the hands up or at least one hand up, then adjust your body for more stretching. But remember, when you have any issues at the toe level or ankle level or knee level, better to choose proper way of doing or avoid the practices. And completely hang the body and stay now here. Try to keep your back leg straight and as a first priority. Second priority, you can bend your knee also. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then very slowly come back and rest your body and relax your shoulders. As we mentioned that between every posture to posture or after postures, just go for your arm stretches or like some for relaxation practices. And opposite side is same practice. Open your left leg back, right leg forward. Again keep your stick closer to the abdomen. Hold your stick with your two hands. Alright, push your body as well as try to increase your leg stretching if you can and if you want, and try to hang the body and stay now. Lift your chin and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 and relaxation. Enough. Slowly come back. Then resting your body, take a long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. And as we have the total 3 hours workout with the stick, but because of the time concern, so we are having a short schedules in the stick yoga also. But when we have time in the coming days, we will see still more good advanced postures also. Let's coming to the pranayama practices. Okay, and now after your practices, after your physical practices, it is also advised to give a small break to bring this pranayama into the practices. And here also we have mantra chanting, sloka chanting and bijakshara. When you have your traditional belief, you can follow these practices or you can follow only physical exercises, physical practices. But please remember to give a small break, a small time gap after your physical exercises, physical yoga part. And especially for the pranayam, when you have your traditional belief, you can drink a sip of water also. This is especially useful for the mantra chanting. Right, pranamasana again. Then starting our exercises. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyartham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Sant Sant Sandhi. So in other words, it is saying that yoga practices, physical practices, yoga postures or pranayam, breathing exercises or mudras or bandhas, advanced retention practices or kriyas, cleaning techniques in the yoga, whatever practices mentioned in the yoga till meditations or till nirvana. So not only the purpose of these practices are not only maintaining physical health or longevity or immunity or only for material sake. So we have a definite goal called spiritual upliftment. To reach that level, one should be aware of the physical health as well as mental health and social health. The next level will be a matured state between these after these three states. Okay, like through yoga practices, it will be possible because in yoga we have Hatha yoga practices as well as Raja yoga practices. Hatha yoga means it's related to especially body and mind. Raja yoga practices means body, mind and the soul. Okay, coming to the exercises. So here also we have the same yesterday's practices called Anulom Vilom Pranayam as well as Vastrika Pranayam. It is saying that like Anulom Vilom Pranayam, it is saying that Baddha Padmasano Yogi Pranam Chandrena Purayet Dharayatva Yadhasekti Bhuya Suryena Rechayet. One should always try to fill the lungs from the left nostril, especially in the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Then after that, right nostril exhalation. Then again right nostril inhalation, left nostril exhalation. Means here like there is a process to taking inhalation and exhalation also. But always we should start with the left nostril. And also it is saying that pranam suryena cha krishya puraye dadarab sanehi vedavat kumbha krutva punas chandrena rechayet. Here recha means rechaka, puraka means it's a flowing of inhalation and exhalations. And here we have another sloka also called for what we call Bastrika. It is saying that Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam Kundali Bodakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahma Nadi Muke Samasta Kapadyar Gala Nasanam. Like wind related or phlegm related as well as bile related issues will be eradicated through the Bastrika Pranayam, as well as it is also saying that Sariragni Vivardhini. It's a nickname of this practice is Sariragni Vivardhini, means it's a metabolic activator or immunity activator. Right. So it is also good practices for the people who wants to go for advanced levels of the spiritual practices through the mantra sadhana or tantra sadhana or kundalini practices also. Especially the, before your meditation practices, you can use this Kapalabhati or Bastrika to alert your body. Basically, it will give that kind of focus to the mind. Okay. Now coming to the practices, here practices are very simple. Anulom Vilom we are doing. So here open your right hand last two fingers as well as right hand thumb to close and open the nostrils and put your that arm structure in front of your face. Obviously your right nostril will receive your right thumb and left nostril will receive your right hand last two fingers. Close your right nostril with the right thumb and keep filling the lungs with the left nostril inhalation. Then very slowly close your left nostril and slowly complete breathe out with the right. Again right nostril inhalation. And slowly completely left nostril breathe out. Again left nostril inhalation. Alternative nostril breathe out. So last inhalation with the rights. and left nostril, breathe out. Right, put your hand down, take a long slow inhalation and exhalation. So our next pattern is called Bhastrika Pranayam. So when you have ear issues or any head related, skull related issues, or like the throwing sensations, or any other sickness or ailments, especially for the people who wants to do Bhastrika and Kapalabhati, for them, please take advice from your yoga teacher as well as a physician also. Okay, keep your position straight. And coming to Bhastrika Pranayam, it's a inhalation, it's a voluntary inhalations, completely opposite side process of Kapalabhati. Then starting Bhastrika, bellow breathing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just long slow inhalation, exhalation. Alright, second spell, then starting over, second spell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, again deep inhalation and exhalation. And last spell starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last counts 10, just few seconds break, relaxation. Then when you know about the dharana practices or concentration practices from Trataka, or if you know about the mantra sadhan or any meditation practices, immediately perform meditation, perform dharana or perform these Trataka abhyasas when you know well. And soon after finishing your practices, then again please give some more time to take relaxation to the body and mind. You can do like Yoga Nidra Abhyas technique, or you can do power nap technique also. And once you will able to finish totally your yoga workout, again please try to take 15 minutes time to half an hour time to take bath, and further 10 minutes time to take breakfast. These timings totally depend on the practitioner and the strength level in the practices and the intensity level in the practices. In the afternoon also we have practices. Please remember, once you will be totally free from your office work, especially before your lunch hour, before your lunch time, so take at least half an hour time or 45 minutes time to take a power nap or to do yoga nidra, or just to sit and take relaxation. Basically it will improve the quality of your thinking or quality of the productivity also. And in the evening, when you are totally free from your all acts, actions and activities and efforts before your dinner time, again try to see the possibilities to take half an hour time to compose your self yoga exercises, including back bending exercises and inversions and leg stretchings, as well as breathing and breathe outs also. So when we are meeting here at the same time with the same content tomorrow, we will see still more good exercises in Ayurveda and yoga also. Thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity. Stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.